We are live, baby. What up, world? It's Radioactive Podcast. It's your host, Ace Boogie. And today, we have a special guest with us today. What's your name, sir?
It's that boy Rich. Fucking your bitch.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Dang shit.
Watch your girl, dog. Okay.
Oh,
so, Rich, are you about to share that to your page?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Right,
Hold on, world. One second.
Yeah, we need him to do that. Hey, y'all. So I went to this event yesterday.
Wait, it's not popping up. It's on the Radioactive Podcast?
Radioactive Podcast page. All one word together. I went to this little NFL event yesterday. Yo, it was pretty live, y'all. They have it every year, so y'all need to go ahead and check it out. I may probably put up on my page of what it's called and so forth so y'all can see it. But, my man's.
Okay, I shared it. Wait, I think I did.
Who unplugged the fan?
Yeah, I shared it.
I need somebody to turn the fan back on. Y'all be getting hot in here sometimes. I had the fan on.
Really hot right now. It's real fucking hot right now.
So, Rich, check me out. So, when I first heard you, Rich, just like the Migos, when I first heard the Migos, I was like, what the fuck, right? But as I was getting into the car, hear the radio, guess what was on?
Rich.
I get out the car, maybe go back to my car an hour later, get in, guess who was on? Rich.
Right.
So, my brother, just like the Migos, guess what? You goddamn me grew on me, okay?
Right.
So, tell me this, how, because I said 98.5 is the first place I seen you.
Right.
How have they helped you shoot up your career?
To be real, I got a lot of love for Hamburger 98.5, but as far as really like them helping me shoot my career up, it's not really like that. It's just like it's more exposure, of course, but in the city I have a pretty big fan base, you feel me? So I mean it's all love, it's more exposure, but we're up regardless, radio or not.
Nah, I could definitely believe that because I'm looking at your views and your views is off the chain.
Right.
Would you say you get most of your support from the Hispanic community?
Nah, not necessarily.
So what type of fans do you have, like as far as race goes? Everything, huh?
Everywhere. I got people from other countries.
Word?
Like, yeah, shit like that.
Like where?
Japan, just
What?
different places. Yeah.
Damn, so you have some Asians. Dang. Okay. Okay, no, I'm sorry.
Brazil.
Y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't shut me down.
All types of shit, yeah.
Okay. So, who else would you say has helped you in your career? You know, so you said 90.5 gave you exposure. Who else was really helped though?
My man Hoffman, my dude, he's like my mentor, you feel me?
Hoffman. Okay.
Yeah, he owns Hoffman Motors. Shout out Hoffman Motors where I bought my Maserati.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Real quick, I gotta slide that in there real quick. Nah, but I mean, World Star Hip Hop really helped my career. Say Cheese Digital, blogs and shit like that.
Words? So okay, so how'd you get on World Star then?
Actually, that's a crazy story. So I wasn't doing too good at the time. You feel me? This was like a year ago. I had probably only been out like half a year or some shit, and I'm gonna take this money. I think it was like 500 or 600 for a Say Cheese post. I'm gonna take this little money, even though like I didn't really have it like that. Like I wasn't up. I got kids and bills and shit. So like I wasn't up like that, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. So I took that chance. It hit Say Cheese, and like within a day, World Star hit me up. Well, someone that said they worked for World Star. I'm like, cool. Like I didn't really believe him, so I'm like, call me. Dude called me. He's like, yeah, put your video on private. Like we're uploading to World Star tomorrow. I'm like, it's lit. So I mean,
it's just bricks or what?
Nah, not really. But I was happy. Like me and my boy Hood, we went and bought some bottles and we just popped them. And we're like, bro, like shit's. You know,
we made it.
It's not made it, but it's a good step to making it. Right, you know. Right. So I mean, yeah, it's just cool.
Okay, so one of my favorite lines is on Fawcett. Right. And you had said pretty much I'm paraphrasing. You pretty much said that she can fuck your homeboy, but she can't fuck you. Have you actually said that?
Yeah.
Tell me that story.
It's more than just saying it though. It's like you kind of catch the vibe that I'm not gonna fuck you, but you could fuck one of my dogs. Like, you know what? So
have you ever put your homies on? Like,
yeah.
So they be riding the cloud away.
Ask him. He'll tell you, dog. Rome, I ever put you on some hoes?
You don't want to. What they find though is the question. Let me hook him up with no booger wolves now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I got him some bad hoes.
Okay. Yeah. So, also in your song "Essay Talks," you was talking about fucking teacher.
Yeah.
Did that actually happen?
Okay, so to keep it real with you, I didn't get suspended for fucking the teacher, but I fucked the teacher and then I got suspended. That's what I mean.
How did that
I'm
work?
just fucking around. I'm just fucking around. Nah, I mean, that's something I can't speak on.
Well, I don't want you to say no names. I was just wondering.
Just long story short, teacher got fucked. Period.
What school was it? The school that I went to. Okay, I got you. So, have you ever told a lie in the song?
No.
Also,
if I say like some goofy shit, like I popped trunk at Fred's Fish and knocked the fish about the water, like that's just fucking around.
Right.
I mean, for the most part, everything I say is true, bro. I live like a struggle. I real life lived a hard life, so I mean, like I mix in like fun shit, like shit I'm actually doing with shit from my past that really like hurt me or touched me in a way. You feel me? So my music, you're never just gonna catch like, oh, he's arrogant, like he's just some asshole, like talking about money and bitches. Like, nah, like I put a mixture of it, like my pain and shit like that. Like it's not just like some stupid shit. Right.
Okay. So think about this. I'm thinking. First song you ever made.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
The first song I ever made was a song with.
First song you ever wrote and first song you ever recorded.
Okay, yeah.
There's a song called "Has To." People still listen to it. Like it's on YouTube. It probably has like 20,000 plays. But it was featuring some other dude I used to fuck with. I'm not even gonna say his name because it's whatever. But yeah, that was the first song I ever wrote, and it did good. People liked it.
Can you? I'm sorry. What was you saying?
Nah. What was you saying?
Can you remember the verse?
I said, skirt, and them choppers go boom, light up your day and it's still afternoon. After I fuck, gotta clean in my room. It's Richard, I'm trying to get richer. R.I.P. to the homies no longer with you. Some shit like that.
How long ago?
That was like 4 or 5 years ago. Some shit like that.
Okay. So how do you feel about artists today paying for views?
That's pretty, it's corny, I guess. Like, it's just corny.
I mean, do you see that as cheating per se?
Yeah, like I'll be on Instagram. It's not just views necessarily. Like, I'll be on Instagram and I'll see someone with like 100K followers, and they have less likes than me, or like they'll get 1K likes, and it's like people that don't really know, I guess they're so focused on like, oh my God, he has 200, 300K followers. It's like, bro, like I see through that shit. Like it don't look good. So
right, your likes ain't matching your following. Okay.
None of that shit really matches.
Right, all the comments. That's correct. So I checking out your videos, bro, and your timeline.
Right.
You always have the Mexican flag. You know what I'm saying? So how Mexican are you, bro?
I mean, my dad's Mexican, my grandma, mama.
Are we like tres leches Mexican? What we talking about here?
I mean, like
you don't know about tres leches?
Let's just say I ate barbacoa and Big Red this morning. It is what it is, bro. Like, that's on God.
Oh man. Okay. So I was told that you went to prison, my man.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
I mean, shit. There's not too much to say. Like, there's actually a lot to say. I could kind of sum it up. Like, I got caught in Ohio, a different state. I had a pistol and some weed on me. I'm in like a country ass county, and to them, I was like El Chapo. They like pulled up on me like 7 cars deep, put out guns and shit. Long story short, I go to jail, get sentenced 2 years in prison. I get to like a transfer unit before prison. They pull me out. They're like, you're going to Dayton, Ohio. I'm like, for what? They found a hotel in Dayton that had like heroin, crack, cocaine, shit like that. So they're like trying to give me another 10 years, but they had no physical evidence I was there. So I got the charges ranked concurrent with the sentence I was serving, and I'm home now. So yeah.
So tell me about your first day stepping into prison.
Well, it's not really like you step into jail. I was in jail fighting that case for 6 months, bro. Like,
word?
So yeah, it was not. I've been locked up before. It's not nothing like movies and shit. But in a way, some of this shit is real. Like, it's a lot of politics. You know, like to get on this phone, you got to be Aryan Brotherhood. To get on this phone, you got to be from Dayton, Ohio, Cincinnati. I wasn't from there, so I was like the only Mexican. It's predominantly white and black community like in Ohio. So I mean, it was hard, bro. I fought a lot, shit like that. But I mean, you know,
you did what you had to do.
Got past that little shit.
So you got kids.
Yeah.
You said you had 2, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you feel about, so say for instance, your kids is at someone's house.
Right.
They're watching. Obviously somebody you know and trust.
Right.
How do you feel? Matter of fact, let me scratch that. The Kim, I don't know if you've seen it, but the Kardashians.
Right.
They had a situation where, it was the moms the mom's boyfriend, right? The mom's boyfriend said that he would whoop one of the Kardashians' child, right? Was it Caitlyn? Which one was it? Not Caitlyn. The youngest who? Courtney. So it was Courtney's kid.
Right.
They was upset. They were like, "How you gonna whoop somebody else's kid?"
Right.
How do you feel about that?
No one's gonna touch my kids.
So even though they are at their house, they say they're watching. Like I said, they're watching your kid. Homeboy, he's watching your kid. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck. Like, none of that.
Yeah.
My baby isn't gonna stay with anybody. Period. And that's just my mom. So I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really have to deal with that. I don't see how people trust their kids like at their homie's house or shit like that. Like, nah, it's dead.
I heard that. So
you don't believe in it takes a village to raise a child?
No, not if you work hard. Like, you don't take all that shit. You're just a baby. Like you work hard, you get them what they need, and you be their emotional support. So no, I don't take a village to raise a child. Unless you look at it from a different perspective, like, okay, but your child goes to school, your child goes to the doctor, like shit like that. You could call it a village, but I mean, at the end of the day, like
it's all on you, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when did you like first get into rapping in the first place?
I used to just get high, bro, and like freestyle. Like I never took it serious. Everyone would be like, "You're hard, bro. You're hard. You're hard. Make a song, like make an album." And I tell people, like, literally, like I tell them, like, bro, I'm not a rapper. Like, it's not what I do. This was like high school and shit. And then like it grew into a passion. Like I just loved it. And then I realized like I'm rapping around other people that actually make music, and I'm fucking shitting on them. Like no disrespect, but it's just what it is. Like I was just clowning on everybody. Like we'd be at a party, like people been doing this shit for years, and I'm going off the top, like just eating shit. So I'm like, you know what? I used to sell drugs and shit. So I'm like, I gotta change something to be here for my children, to be here for my family. Like I gotta take this shit serious, you know? So I started taking this shit serious, bro. And I mean, it turned into, like I said, a real love, passion. And I mean, I just ran with that shit.
So, I mean, it sounded like you want to have something to give your kids, or have, you know what I mean? In that sense.
You said what?
It sounds like you want to have something to leave to your children.
Oh yeah,
in a sense,
no,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
So
that's all I really do it for, bro.
Yeah.
I want my babies, like I want my son and daughter to be educated. I want them to go to college, but I don't ever want them to feel like they have to work or need anybody. Like if they don't want to work, that's cool. They don't ever have to work. It's gonna be at that point, but I want them to be educated. I want them to be to the point where if they do want to go be a doctor, or be a psych, anything they want to be, I want them to have that knowledge, you know, have the schooling to be able to say, you know what, like I'm a doctor, but I don't have to be a doctor like my daddy got. Type shit, you know. So.
Spoiled brat. That's what it sounds like to me, though. So
there's nothing wrong with that, though. Shit.
So college is gonna be mandatory for your kids?
Yeah.
Word?
Yep.
Now I don't know. Some people feel that sometimes college it could just be something that just puts you in debt. Like to be honest, because some people degrees, some people degrees.
Forever, bro.
No, but some people have degrees and they can't even use them, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's the thing. Like, if I'm at that position, like I told you, not if, when I'm at that position, my kids are gonna be financially stable.
So it ain't gonna matter. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what type of features are you doing right now?
I just did one with Lil Tuzi.
Okay.
Probably about a week ago, and I'm finna drop one with Peso within. I'm not gonna say because everyone been asking for it, but it's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
Yeah.
What is your favorite feature?
Honestly, I only have 3 features, and I did them all this year. And I've never been focused. I've never been like, oh, I gotta ride someone's wave. Like all these features came about like people just naturally fucking with me. Like we're at the studio, we get a song together. Like, oh, I've heard you, I fuck with you. So I mean, I couldn't really say which one's my favorite. I have one with Blake. I have one with Peso and Tuzi, and they're all good. You know, well, I made a song with my brother Hoodlum, so I had to say that's my favorite because that's my brother.
Yeah.
I fuck with, bro. So, yeah.
What's your hardest verse?
Hardest verse. Shit, I like everything I put out.
Every verse go hard. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, is there some things that you want to talk about? It's like as far as your music, as far as anything.
I mean, I got a show this Friday with Peso, Splurge, Rico Reckless. Who else is on that bitch? Rizzo. Y'all come out. It's gonna be at Paper Tiger, the big room. Really be looking out for the single. SA Talk just hit Spotify. It's going on all major platforms within the next couple of days. Feel me? Just bro. Like just stay in touch. Stay tuned. If y'all watching this already, fuck with me.
Hey yo, yeah. If y'all watching this, man, leave some comments, man. Y'all got some questions for Rich. Go ahead, leave them comments so I can ask.
We're answering everything.
Yeah.
No filter. Social media, everything's at Rich Gritty Mafia. At Rich Gritty Mafia, YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram. Except Facebook's Richie Raps.
So if no one has heard your music before, if this person hasn't heard your music before, what song should they go and listen to first?
What's the first song they should listen to?
Probably the first big video I put out, because if you ain't heard that, it's crazy. It's like a San Antonio like staple at this point. LPF, Rich LPF. That's like, that song went crazy when I put it out. That's really the song that got my shit like jumping. They were playing at every party, like everything. So yeah. And that was like a couple years back, but I mean, it's just still hard. My ears are hot than a bitch. Y'all shit. Talking about me.
The city, boy. I told you, bro.
Damn it.
So do you feel like everything's coming fast right now? Like,
yeah, and everything can always be better. Like, but as of right now, it's not so much that it's coming fast. It's just I feel like everything's happening at the right moment, and it's not like a bunch of bullshit. It's like good moves are lining up for me just naturally. It's not really so much fast, but this shit's just happening when it needs to, you know.
Who are some local artists that you want to work with that you haven't?
Nobody. I worked with all the artists from the city I want to work with. So
yeah.
Oh, Mateo, I got shit coming with Mateo's son. I got shit coming with. I made some songs with Vision, and I fuck with Vision. Mateo's son. I made a song with Blake. I fuck with Blake. I mean, no one else really, bro. I just like no disrespect to any artists coming up. Y'all keep working, but I like working with artists that are like in my caliber. And if I'm not, then you know I charge for feature. But that's anybody. You know, that's not being an asshole. I'm just being real. You feel me?
So is it wrong to charge your homeboy full price for a feature?
No.
That's what I okay.
Yeah, like honestly, bro, because they don't realize like how much I put into this. Like the little $1,000 you're paying. Some dude hit me up yesterday, and he's like, "Bro, like, are you almost done with that feature?" He's like, I don't know if he's watching. I really don't give a fuck. But he's an engineer, and he's a producer. He makes beats, and he's like, "Bro, like, I paid you for a feature. Like, when are you gonna be done with it?" I'm like, "Dog, I'll send you your little $1,000 back. Like, I'm gonna after like this week, probably I'm gonna stop doing features completely.
Why?
Like, even if they got the money, just because like I don't want to oversaturate shit, and I'm good. Like." I don't, like
you don't think that's what it's about though, being everywhere. That's why I like you, because you were in my face. Like,
if how do you say it without being fucked up? If you're not really on that caliber, it's like you're not putting me anywhere that I'm not already. You feel me? So it's like,
what's the real benefit?
Yeah,
exactly. Aside from the 1,000, but not to sound like a dick, like the 1,000 is not really shit to me either. That's why I told bro, like, I'll give you the money back if you can't wait. I got a studio session tonight and on Tuesday, so like I'll knock it out Tuesday. You feel me? So
you just don't want to put too much on your plate and overwhelm yourself?
Nah, hell no. It's never overwhelming. It's just I don't want to oversaturate my shit. Like I don't want a bunch of songs with a bunch of people that aren't really doing shit.
Okay.
That's what it is.
What are some things that you wish artists that you work with would stop doing?
So things that other artists
I don't know. I don't really focus on the next one. Like I said, if you got your money right, we're gonna work. I probably don't even like. I didn't really do my research on you to know if you're fucking up or not. I'm just gonna take the check. And,
what you gonna do if you get in there? You like, okay, we're gonna do this song. You get in the studio and he garbage. He sound like Ice JJ Fish or something.
I mean, shit, that's on them.
my verse gonna go hard. So that's all that matters.
That's the thing about me, like. Everything I touch, like some artists, what they do is when they get paid for a feature, they'll just bullshit a song, like say whatever, and they'll repeat the last bar like 10 times, whatever they want to do. Me, everything I touch is a reflection of me, bro. So it's like I'm coming hard on everything, bro. Like
how important is that to make sure every verse?
That's very important because if I blow up tomorrow, those songs are gonna get some kind of traction. You feel me?
You're only as good as your last verse.
Yeah. So I mean, do you feel the pressure?
My last verse was fucking fire. Fuck, dog.
So how do you stay relevant?
Just by being myself.
Yeah. And explain yourself to us. Who is Rich?
Dog, I'm fucking weird to be honest. But like I'm real. Like I'm everything, bro. Like this is what it is. Like I can't. That's the thing is you can't really put a label on it. Like I'm just myself. But like at this, like I could be chill, content, and like cool, collected, but also like I'm arrogant as fuck. But it's because I can't be like I'm not to an extent where like I see some of these clowns acting crazy. Like I don't even be flexing how I should be flexing for real.
Right.
I'll be on some chill shit. But when I say I'm like weird, is I'm to myself, bro. Like if I got an event, I'll go to my event, I'll show out, turn up. But like really, I like to be home. I don't even like to go to the club and shit. Like I like to be to myself. I like to watch documentaries, like and chill shit like that. Like I've lived through a bunch of shit to where it's like that shit don't excite me. Like so. I mean, I just be on my chill
what you
shit.
gonna?
I watched this thing on YouTube. It's called Top 10. And that's like my favorite shit.
What is that about though?
It's just like, it'll be like top 10 people that went missing and were never found or shit like that. It's dope. But I like Forensic Files. It's kind of considered a documentary in a way.
Well, I mean, with you not really feeling going out, how you gonna make this work when you on tour, when you have to?
Oh, because like I said, if I got an event, I'm going crazy. Like I'm not anti-social, but if I don't have to be at the club, I'm not gonna be at the club. And they're still playing my shit, still going crazy. I can't be that accessible. You feel me? Like it's just different. Like yeah.
So I mean, are we gonna get an album this year?
No.
When we gonna get it then?
I don't know.
Ah, shit.
1,000. But after this week, I'm not doing any feature. I was about to put that on.
So they got what, 72 hours to get features in or what?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be in the studio the next 2 days, so yeah.
Okay.
What is your vibe in the studio? Like a lot of people have a certain ambiance.
I fucking just do a lot of drugs. No, I'm just playing.
No, he's not.
Nah, I'm fucking around. Nah, I mean, I just like to be around like a couple people I fuck with, like 2-3 people I really fuck with, like my brothers, and just like I basically feed off of their energy. They feed off my energy. Like I know what my people like, and it's what's relevant. So it's like if I'm making some hard shit, we all feel the vibe.
Right. So it's just we rocking in this.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to drink even before I perform. I don't smoke weed. I don't do nothing like that. Nah. I used to, but yeah.
Damn, I thought we was gonna smoke. Okay.
I thought we was smoking.
Go ahead.
What made you stop?
Honestly, when I got out, I didn't have to stop, and I just I smoked when I got out of prison, and it made me feel weird. Like I hadn't smoked in 2 years. Yeah, so it made me feel like out of like.
Was it a paranoid? Were you paranoid?
I was out of my character. Like it didn't feel right. I like to be aware and shit. I like to be alert. And then I realized like this don't pertain to everybody, but like weed, I kind of feel like that in my life. That was like a more like careless, childish stage in life because I've been smoking weed since I was in 6th grade, and I watched everyone that I was smoking weed with and shit still smoking weed with each other, still drinking, still not doing shit with their lives. Like when I kind of stayed away from smoking weed and focused on like priorities and shit that matters, like because weed just be making me hella tired and chill. Like that shit's weak to me. I don't fuck with that shit no more. But
so you wouldn't call yourself a productive smoker?
No, not at all. No.
When did you first realize your buzz?
My buzz? Like, I've been known, like, my buzz is crazy on social media and shit, but, like, when I'm in person with my kids, like, trying to eat or shop and shit, and people are coming up to me for pictures, like, I really realize, like the other day, me and my girl went out, we took the kids out, and everywhere we stopped, whether it was a gas station, a store, where I got my hair cut, like, people are coming out, hey, can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Like, dude stopped me to take a picture where I got my hair cut on Friday. And a lady came out of this like Botanica where like they do voodoo and shit, read your cards. And she said, my dad owns it. Like I see you in front, like, can I take a picture too? And it's just like everywhere I go, it's like, that's the love I get. You feel me? So it's like, I acknowledge I have a buzz and it's just like, I appreciate that shit. I got to learn to embrace it. You know, like,
is there ever a moment where you don't want people approaching you?
Yeah, but I never turn my fans away. You feel me? Like, if I'm with my babies and I'm trying to shop at Walmart, I don't really want people coming up to me, to be honest, but I'm not going to be a dick either. You feel me? Like, it's just what it is. So
I want to hear about your first time someone came up to you as, you know, as a fan and so forth. First time, did you want to knock them out? Like, bro, quick, don't run up on me like that. Like, you know what I mean?
I can't even, to be real with you, it's happened so much. I can't even remember the first time, but I could say like some weird times. Like one time I was at Walmart, and some lady came up to me to take a picture with me. She had her 2 kids with her. She had just got off work. I think she's like a nurse or something. She had like her scrubs on. I took a picture with her, and I'm like about to leave. I was already checking out. And some old ass lady's walking. She's like at least 50, 60. And she's holding her mouth. I'm like, no fucking way. Maybe she's going to say like, I look like her grandson or something crazy, right? So I'm like, yeah. And she's like, are you Richie? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, my grandson loves you. Can I take a picture of you? And I was like, I guess. Okay. Not with me, like of me. It was just like, that was crazy. It was cool.
Damn.
Who are some artists outside of Texas that you know?
Lil Wayne. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Who are you listening to now?
Nobody really. Like, I try not to listen to hella music because I don't like maybe subconsciously I'll have influence from an artist. So I kind of try to focus on my own craft. I will listen to music. Don't get me wrong. I listen to a lot of old school shit, like just old school Texas shit. Like even recently, which is crazy, is I kind of I've been listening to SPM a lot recently. But he has an album he dropped that was all freestyles, and like I respect that shit. And I'll never be like the corny, like just stick to like I don't know. I feel like in a way, a lot of people think SPM is corny just because he's Mexican. Like that'll never be my way. You can't never categorize me as that. But it's like I fuck with like him as a person. Like his shit was just dumb. Like I think it's called the Beach House album, and he just freestyled like literally like 15 songs, and I respect that shit. I love freestyling, so I can tell when someone's freestyling or spin some real shit, and that shit just hits me different. Like I just be listening like hella Chamillionaire, 50/50, Razad, like just throwback shit. If I listen to anything, that's what I like. Like I listen to some new school shit though, but like I try to stay away from it. You feel me?
What's been the hardest part of your career?
Yeah, is it Julissa? Yeah, she said, what's the hardest part of pretty much of your career? Yeah.
The hardest part was actually building a name for myself and only having a solid buzz for like about a couple months and going to prison for 2 years. Cause I didn't even get locked up in Texas. I'm in a whole different state, like 19 hours away. So it's like, I did something for myself and I'm about to go away from that for 2 years. I knew I had a buzz, like my shit was going, and it's like, what's going to happen from here? But in my situation, I just blew up more. So,
So when you got out, how did you build your brand?
When you got out, how'd you build your brand back up?
I mean, I just stayed consistent. Like I never left. And that's really how it felt. Like first day I got home, like we hit the studio and dropped a video 2 days later. Like it's like I never left. Just
yeah, back at it again.
When you were locked up, out of all of the music that you wrote, what would you say was the one that spoke to you the most?
When I wrote when I was locked up.
So I guess your realest verse, huh? Like your realest verse.
That would have to be a song. It's called. I don't even know if I named it. Well, actually, I just recorded it. So we named it 222 because the song was 2 minutes, 22 seconds long. And that's something that, like a number that's always relevant to me. And I've looked it up and it's basically like an angel number. And I see that shit a lot. So it was weird because that day we're in the studio at 222 in the morning. I'm like, yeah, it's 222. I got no hype, right?
Yeah.
And then we finished the song and the engineer's like, bro. And I'm like, what? He's like, remember those numbers you said earlier? Because he's not familiar with it. I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's how long the song is. And I was like, the fuck? Name it 222.
Did he give you chills?
You're into numerology?
Yeah. Not like that. Like I don't study it.
They find out rich, sophisticated.
But the numbers are just always in my face. 111, 222, 333, 444, 1111. Like it's always in my face, and I embrace it and I acknowledge it, and I feel like that's why shit just gets better for me in a way too. Like it's letting me know like you're on the right path. So,
what are some producers you work with?
I really just work with Scar on the beat and Cub Scout beats, and that's really it.
How do you get? How did you get with a half pint?
Honestly, you pay for a post.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just pay. It's like $600.
So he has nothing to do with the videos. He just
he shot my video.
That's okay. How did you get that?
That Tuzi's his manager, so he just shot the video like on some cool shit. Like
so,
Tuzi manages or Half Pint manages Tuzi, so he just shot the video.
Because first time I seen Half Pint was with Yellow Beezy.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get that connection.
Yeah,
like,
Half Pint. He's big in the like video game.
Is he from Dallas?
Yeah, he's from Dallas.
Who's the creative director behind the video?
Me. I do. Ooh.
Ooh.
I do. I come up with everything. My videos are they're never like nothing insane where it's like, oh, I needed a director, but my last video, Faucet, was pretty cool. I'm trying to just like
make jam, bro.
I'm trying to make everything like more professional as I go. I see where I did wrong or I see where I can improve, and then I just try to improve. Even though other people don't see it, like I'm my biggest critic. So I mean, I'm always try to do better.
So what are some ways that you feel you've grown from the beginning of your career to now?
I bought a fucking Maserati.
Yo, he's came in stunting y'all this Maserati. I'm gonna post a picture. This motherfucker came in. Yo, let me park my Maserati first. This guy. I was like, you think you tight?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
No, but you was like, I was like, yo, I think he passed me up. Yeah, I'm in the Maserati. I'm turning around.
The fucking Maserati, bro. Did you see me?
Yeah,
did you fucking see me?
Yeah, no, I didn't see you. The hardest car on the east side, of course. I'm just saying.
Was that your first car you bought?
Nah, I bought it. What was it? E350 Benz, big body V8, and then I bought C300, like a 2018. And I was like, I'm gonna just turn that bitch in and get the Mazzy. So I bought a Mazzy. Like I own it. I don't make payments and shit.
Lido said,
Good.
Yeah, right. To be able to stunt like that. Lito said, "What's your favorite restaurant in San Antonio?"
Hoffman Steakhouse.
Hoffman Steakhouse.
Right here in the east side. I get a ribeye with some macaroni, some homemade macaroni, fresh salad. Yeah.
You don't get no steak?
Yeah, ribeye.
So how you like your steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
Okay. So
have you ever ate wagyu?
Ragu?
Wagyu.
What the hell is that?
It's like a Japanese cow, like Japanese cattle. It's like expensive fucking steak, but it's good as fuck.
It's good as fuck.
Booty.
Ass. Oh, bro, we here. That's too funny, man. Rich.
Yo.
I seen you knock this dude out in the club. You say he didn't fall, but to me, I think he fell. What happened?
He just fucking got close to me, dog.
What you mean? He got close to you. So you get too close, you get knocked out. That's the thing?
Facts.
He said facts. Okay. So to a serious note. So with you having your black fans and so forth, and with some of your black fans feeling a certain type of way about you saying nigga, what is your response to that?
Honestly, it's basically like I'm always on some dumb shit, so I'll be like, nigga, chill. But like on the cool though, it's like the only negative feedback I ever get is when I post on a blog. Like 90% of my friends are black. Like it's just how it's like, I don't know, like I want to say like maybe the environment, but not really the environment I was raised in. It's more of just like, I can't even. It's what you grew up in. Yeah, I mean, like those are my niggas. Period. Like I don't really care. Like
he's killing me.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't really feel fucked up saying it because no one around me feels fucked up, and it's just natural to me. It's not like something I had to like learn or pick up on. It just came normal. Like they say, I'm their nigga, so like they're my niggas. I'm their niggas. What it is.
Do you feel the type of way when you hear white person say it?
I've never actually heard a white person say.
So what you gonna do when you do?
I mean, laugh.
He said laugh. Ain't none of my business.
Right? I mean, it's crazy because I'm in Ohio and like I said, it's predominantly black and white. White people call each other honkies in Ohio, and I would call them like, that's my honky right there. Like, it wasn't a problem. Like, it's just how people look at it. Like, if I say like a derogatory term towards someone like on some racist shit, which I'd never do, then that's a problem. You feel me? Like, but other than that, like, I mean, I don't really have no limits like behind my shit. Like, I've read online and shit, you're not supposed to say like nigga in your music, but it's like,
who gives a shit?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know, man.
And no one around me feels fucked up. And if anyone feel fucked up, they speak on it. And like I said, there's people in blogs, but it's like they don't know my background. They don't know where I'm from. They don't know who I fuck with. Like, we're from Texas, bro. This shit's different. Like,
well, speaking on that, where are you from?
I'm from San Antonio, Texas. Gassiano's Marbach.
My
dad's from the Gassies, and my mom's from Marbach area. So I've always been back and forth my whole life, even as an adult. So I mean, yeah. Shout out to the West.
You said that you had a hard life growing up. What are some of
your struggles?
I mean, you know, there's some shit that is personal that I don't really feel like speaking on. But I mean, everyone has their struggles, bro. Like, you know, my mama did drugs, my daddy did drugs. I mean, she came a long way though. Like, I never downplay my mama. Like, she came a long way. She don't fuck around like that no more. She goes to church. She's older now. She got her shit together. And my little brothers got like, you know, PS4s and shit like that I didn't have. That's cool to me. So, you know, I mean, everything is better now. It's just, I can't really speak on those specific situations because it's fucked up and it's a vibe I don't really want to go to. But I mean, just like, you know, people live struggles. Like I said, my people were on drugs. There was times when, you know, our lights got shut off, shit like that. Just like, it's not nothing like that. I mean, someone can't overcome, you know, everyone in my community lives like that. So it's just not nothing that's like that drastic to me. Like, this is what it is.
What is Greedy Gang?
Greedy Gang is just a team of individuals that are trying to get rich. Like, the way I see it is, I'm not greedy. Like, I've always looked, you ask anybody, like, I've always looked out for the community. I look out for my people, whether you're locked up, whether you're free, you need help. Like, and I feel like in a way that's got me fucked up because people expect it now. But it's when I first started this shit, I got to be greedy to a certain extent to get where I want to be. Like, if I'm doing good for myself like I am right now, and people are hitting me up every week like, hey, I need help with my bills. My boys are in the feds and they need money every week, or, you know, my brother needs money for this. It's like, how am I ever really going to progress? Like, I'm not wealthy yet, you know? Like, I'm doing good for myself, but if you take that from me, it's like, when am I really going to progress? And you should you know, not only are you an adult, like you should just be like aware enough to see like bro's trying to do something for himself. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to figure out how are you going to maneuver that when the more of the money starts to come in.
Because bro, like I'm straightforward. Like if I know you need help, I'm gonna help you. Like I'm gonna help you. That's not an issue. But like I've had people ask me some crazy shit. Like some lady wanted me to buy her son school clothes because he was going back to school. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like I thought about helping her. I'm like, oh, how old is he? This and that. She's like, he's 18. He's thinking about going back to school. Fuck no. You don't need fuck.
Tell him come cut my grass or something.
Right, something like you're tripping. Like I wouldn't degrade him like that, but it's just like, damn, like you're an adult, bro. Like how the fuck you want another man to buy you school clothes? Like that's insane. Nah, bro. I remember everything I had to do. I had to get it by myself, bro. And I had someone DM me today, and they're like, you know anyone that'll give me a chance in this music shit? And I should have told him no, I don't.
Who do you think
like, I feel like, bro, honestly, exactly. It's like, bro, no, I straight up told him, dog, like, no disrespect, just keep working, bro, because no one gave me a chance. No one gave me a chance. I remember hitting up people, hey, like, I think I'm good. Like, let me get in the studio. Like, I was younger at the time, and it's just like everyone would read this shit and be like, oh, okay, we'll see what's up, and this and that. And I never had that chance. And then the same people are there trying to make music with me now and shit. And it's like, bitch, that shit's dead. Like, fuck no, nigga. That shit's dead as fuck.
Nick Wall, he said, what advice do you have for any young artists?
Any advice I have for any young artist is honestly, like, I know this not even gonna sound cheesy, but don't let no one tell you can't do it. Cause I had like, and let me get more into detail on that. I've had people, like even family, say like, what are you doing? You know, like, and this was in my early stages. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, you need to work. Like, I'm a certified welder, bro. I have my welding certification. Like, yeah, bro. So it's like, don't ever let anyone doubt your dreams. You feel me? Like, don't let anyone doubt your dreams. Just stay consistent. Just try to work harder. Every day is a new day, so try to work harder than you did yesterday. And I mean, really, that's it.
So you say you have your welder certificate,
right?
What other hidden skills do you have?
Fucking G. No, I'm just nah.
Look at the figure of the wrist.
I mean, shit. I used to be good at selling drugs.
So you're a salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you ever sold anything else like candy or? What you say? I was a pimp back in the day. Yeah. What crazy. What you said you got a girl now, correct?
Yeah.
Do you think that it's necessary or it's mandatory to tell your girl everything?
It's necessary and mandatory.
Everything?
Like, yeah, bro. I'm honestly like, I'm a faithful dude. Like, if it just depends, cause like I tell her too, like, I've been a hoe before. Like, I really have. So it's just like, if you find someone you fuck with, there ain't no reason to be on some dumb shit. Like at this point, we're grown as fuck. Like all them stages and all that goofy shit, like past. You feel me? Like,
How old are you, man?
I'm 24, bro.
24.
Not right now, but I mean, I don't see it as like a negative. Like it could be something that can happen in the future.
So you're not afraid of marriage?
No, I'm not afraid. No.
Yeah. Okay.
She just.
Do you have groupies? Yeah, I have
groupies. She just funny. Like today, some girl messaged me like, "You're fine as fuck," this and that, and she got on the voice message. And was like, "Bitch, shut up." Like through my account. Like it's just funny. She's funny. Though.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The one I'm not gonna tell you.
Right. Nah, no comment.
That's too bad.
Yeah, no comment.
Okay.
Lorraine Cantu said, when you gonna drop essay talk?
Never. No, I'm just kidding. Soon.
Essay talk. Oh, bro. Yeah. What's your favorite? Like, what's your let's see. What's what I'm trying to say? Like you're saying. You know what I'm saying? That you know it's you because of that saying.
It's that boy Rich fucking your bitch.
It's that boy Rich. Okay.
Gang, greedy gang came up. All that shit.
So I got a question for you. Is it wrong for a woman to expect you to lay next to her in bed and not try to have sex with her?
It's wrong for me to lay in a bed and not have sex with you.
So it's on you. No, but I'm saying, is it wrong for her to feel like, no, you should be able to lay in bed with me and not touch me?
I mean, yeah, like it depends. Are we in a relationship? Because then
this is.
So then, why am I even in bed with you?
What you mean? You too tired to go home? Whatever. However.
I mean,
why would you do that? You went over to the girl house. Why would you sleep on the couch?
I mean, it's not like I've never been in that situation, so I can't speak on that.
Yeah.
So this is what it is. Like, She know how the fuck I'm coming.
Yeah, you know where I'm coming. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, man. You getting love, bro. Everybody like Rich.
Who's your favorite artist?
Lil Wayne and Lil Wayne.
Why?
He's a fucking GOAT. Like there's levels to being the GOAT. Like,
okay.
He's put out so many albums. He had like the most features ever. Like, bro is just the GOAT. How, like, he's a GOAT, bro. I don't even know.
Wayne verse. Spit
it. I gotta think because I love them. Maybe rolling. We rolling, let's roll out. My bitches don't hold out. They got Marley G. I gotta buy my little bro out. Let my dreads grow out. My bitch got a blowout. Mikasa, Sukasa, my house is a whole house. Come on, like, that's my nigga, bro. I fuck with Wayne, bro.
God damn.
So if you and him were able to get on 5 tracks together, what would they be about?
Shit, whatever the vibe was, like, it would depend. Are we in the studio riding together and we're feeding off each other's energy, or am I just at the crib? Okay, so that would come down to like actually having some kind of structures to what I'm about to do, because it's like Wayne's so diverse. If I'm dropping 5 songs with him, that's an EP right there. So I want to have like a song that's for the ladies. I want to have a song that's on some hype, like crazy shit, like arrogant, not give a fuck type shit. And then whatever else comes with that, you feel me? Because like I said, he's a diverse artist. Bro made fucking like a cop.
Yeah,
yeah.
Are you like that? Are you versatile like that? Are we gonna hear an R&B song from you?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Can you sing?
Everyone be saying, like, I was with homegirl Sav the other day. She's an artist I just put on the team, and her and sister were like, fuck you, because I was like, we was all talking about singing, and honestly, I want to take singing lessons. I don't feel comfortable singing yet, but like I feel like I could if I really if I really push myself. Like I feel like I could hit some notes.
I seen this chick that y'all had
like
on
Luther Vandross.
Yeah. I seen this chick you had posted, black chick. I think she's a rapper.
Yeah, Sav.
That's Sav?
Safi. Yeah, put her on
that's her. Okay, okay. So why did you put her on the team? Why?
She's hard, bro.
As far as a rapper or,
she's
a singer?
Fucking hard at rapping. Like, she's hard. Like, the first female artist I've ever heard from the city that I actually like she's fucking hard, bro.
What's her subject matter?
Shit, she's street. She's from Chicago. So
Where?
I mean, she raps about real shit. Fuck with her.
You saying she go? Have you heard Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
And what you think about her?
Honestly, when I first heard Meg, like, she was hard. We've DM'd each other. Like, I fuck with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she's.
Would you do a song with her?
Yeah, I do a song with
Fuck
her.
yeah.
She's up.
On the up and up. Okay.
He's like,
okay. Check this out.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't that bad. Would you rather get beat up in front of your kids or in front of your spouse?
I ain't getting beat up, period.
But if it happened,
I'm not getting beat up.
Oh, come on, man. Answer the question.
I'm not, bro. Okay, like, if I rather get beat up in front of my kids or a spouse, and like, really, who am I? Like, what do I stand for? Like, I ain't letting no one tell you gotta take my life in front of my babies or
that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, I mean, that shit ain't gonna happen, period. Like, you better come crazy, like,
you better kill
not
me.
in front of my babies, bro. Like, fuck no, or my woman. Like, we're dying behind it. And that's you telling me, like, answer the question. It's like, bro, I'm answering the question. Like, so, we're gonna die behind that shit. Like,
regardless.
Yeah.
So I mean, is that a pride thing?
I mean, it could be. Call it like what you want, but like, you feel me? Is what it is. I'm not getting.
So he's like, I'm a man at the end of the day, and that's what it's gonna be.
Actually, Kurt, what's his name? They got in contact with me, and it wasn't something I wasn't feeling. It was something I wasn't really feeling. I'm in a radio interview right now.
Look, he's stunting. Look, he's stunting, y'all. Look.
Yeah.
So what other labels have contacted you?
I turned down Def Jam this year, and who else? Def Jam, 300 Records. I'm talking to them right now, but I know for sure we turned down Def Jam this year.
What will make you want to do something like that though?
Because it's like
contract wasn't right.
It's just the money's not good enough. Like, bro, honestly, like I'm bringing in some money off what I'm doing right now. So it's like this shit ain't nothing. If it ain't nothing that excites me or moves me, I'm not signing shit because I'm doing good by myself. So
what's the most you've made? If you don't mind saying. I know, but if you don't mind saying.
I mean, shit. Last year I made over 100K, and that was like on some slight shit. Like, it felt good at that point, but this year I'm gonna bring in some revenue, bro. Like, I'm already past that. I mean, I want to speak on that.
Fuck the IRS.
Yeah,
What do you plan on doing for
there
the
ain't
community?
no paperwork when we're in the studio doing a verse or anything like that.
What do you plan on doing for the community here in the future?
I mean, shit. Christmas is coming right around the corner. Every year, I like to go to my hood and give toys to the babies, take them, different things. I mean, that's something I just do. I never posted, so it's just shit I like to do out of my heart, and I'm spontaneous. Like me, Ace, and Hoodlum will just go and give food to the homeless and shit like that. But I'm not like none of these dudes that be like glorifying that shit. Yeah. If I ever post it, like it'll be to inspire, not to like show off. But I've done enough to the point where like if I did post it, people know what I'm about, bro. Like I've been doing this shit. You feel me? We just get back to the babies for school. We had shout out Lil J. We had a back to school giveaway at Ingram Mall, and I showed out about the kids hella backpacks and school supplies. No cheap shit. Like we got official NBA bags and shit. It was dope.
Heavy D wants to know, was you known as Rich the Rapper in Medina County?
Was I known as Rich the Rapper in Medina County? I was only in Medina for like a month, and I bonded out, and I'm currently facing those charges. So maybe.
Wait, hold on. What is? Okay, I'm lost. What happened in Medina? What's going on here?
2015, they tried to hit me with some shit. Allegedly, like I broke into someone's home and shot, and then someone got shot over here in the east side, and they tried to like connect me to it. But I didn't do shit. So it's just you have your attorney. If you didn't do nothing, like I said, allegedly they're saying these things. I mean, that's when court comes into play and going to trial and shit. But yeah.
Why do you think they keep trying to take you down?
Honestly, the detective specifically told me, he's like, I ran into you before. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I shut down your music video you had a while back, and he was talking about LPF because they was out there acting crazy. People had guns. They started fighting, shooting, like all types of shit. And I just feel like that plays a part in it. He don't want to see me. He was even like trying to get me to like tell on myself, even though I ain't done shit. He was like, so I guess you've came a long way since then. And I was like, what do you mean, bro? Like I ain't come a long way since nothing. Like I'm just living my life. Like
this guy's good.
So it's just like
I probably would have fell for that.
Right. And it's just like, it's not that I'm smart. It's really I ain't done shit. You feel me? So you can't really categorize me as like a criminal or nothing like that. But I mean, yeah, like I'm facing some shit that could fuck me. But like I said, I ain't done nothing. I have a good attorney, and we're just gonna
But you know what? I swear that's every rapper's story. So that kind of, I don't know. It's like, that's every rapper's story. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, to me, like, okay, that's that story that you can, I don't want to say look forward to, but bro, you're on the path pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else got any questions? Let's see.
What do you want people to get out of your brand?
Honestly, like at the end of the day, you might hear me rap about like shit that I've been through or shit that I live. But at the end of the day, I want everyone to just be positive, bro. Like if you follow me on Instagram, you see how much like I'm real big on like people being positive and putting out positive energy. Cause like I want shit to be good, bro. At the end of the day, like I said, I've lived a struggle. I don't want the next person to live like that. I've been through some shit. I don't want the next person to go through no shit like that. And honestly, there's so much hatred in the city that I speak on positivity because I mean, like I want shit to be better around me. I don't want to be living like the same bullshit around the same hating ass people. And I'm all about positivity. You take anything from me, just be a better person, be positive. What you give out is what you get. And yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for him?
Did you go to church before this?
He trying to roast me. He trying to roast me. No, I'm planning on going somewhere after this though.
Okay.
he tried to cut on me.
Nah, I'm fucking around.
That's too funny. So we have issues with white folks using blackface, right? And as in today's society, we know blackface ain't cool. I'm wondering though, when we have Halloween and we have these men dressed like women, is that offensive to transgender?
Bro, hold on. I want to say something. Okay, so there's all this talk like, okay, you asked me why I use the word nigga. We spoke on that. I don't understand, like, okay, I was looking at LeBron James and he has this thing, Taco Tuesday. Like, okay, imagine a white person like being on some racist shit, like, okay, anything like, oh, like they say it's like a narrative or it's something like black people eat watermelon. What if a white, famous, like prominent white person did that? Would they come down on them? Like, you think
so? Was he making a Mexican accent when he said that?
He does it every Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday and they eat tacos. Like,
It's a double standard. It's a double standard.
Exactly, bro. So
I think that's black privilege, though, for real, to be honest, because we do have a double standard. Like, we can say shit that other motherfuckers can't say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
or it's vice versa for white people. If someone did that to a white person, but then that's the thing. Like, LeBron James is black, so it's like, who would really do it? Like, if I did it, you know, would they take offense to that? Like, I just
saying something about watermelon.
No, a white person, like anything a white person likes. Like, so it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird how that shit works. Like, people are quick to get on me. Like, oh, he says nigga, but it's not even like that. Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah. He's like, that's just not my character, plain and simple. You know what I mean? But which I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand the fact of growing up.
I love everybody, bro. I've been around too many people and been through too much. I'm just a people person, bro.
Yeah.
If you're a cool person, you're just a person at the end of the day. Like, I fuck with everybody. So I mean. Yeah, but yeah, like you said, it's a double standard. Like,
it is.
Everyone looks past that. People remake the videos and shit like that. But like I said, like if it was a white person doing that to me or you, it'd be like, whoa, like you feel me? Like what the fuck is he doing? So I mean, you know, it's just crazy.
Okay. Anything else, man? Like say, you sure with nothing else coming up? Nothing that you want to?
I mean, there's a lot coming up, but I mean, just wait on it. You can't tell everyone your next move, and it's just what it is.
True.
Like I said, coming up weekend, we have a show, so I'm gonna promote that. We have a show.
Please Friday. Let me know so I can put it up on the page.
Yeah, you can't, always put out your next move. But Gritty Gang, TSC, much love, San Antonio, Texas. I love y'all. Whoever else is watching from anywhere else, and is what it is.
Man.
At Rich Gritty Mafia on everything.
At Rich Gritty Mafia on everything. Put some respect on that name.
Put some fucking respect on it.
All right, y'all, man. It's radioactive, y'all. Peace.